This is the Athlon Midas Flash, a 3 MOA micro red dot with an RMR footprint, motion activation, and 50,000 hours of runtime. And we're going to see how well it runs in this video. Let me start with a quick unboxing, and then let's just see the contents of the box. This is the Athlon Midas Flash. It is a compact micro red dot reflex sight that is less than 2 inches long, about 1.25 inches wide, and a little bit under 1.25 inches tall. So it is a very compact, low profile RMR red dot here. And it does have a 3 MOA dot, and it is motion activated, aka shake awake, and so it will turn itself off after about 4 minutes of inactivity to conserve battery life. And it has an impressive 50,000 hour battery life, so that's over 5 years of runtime off of a single fresh 2032 coin battery. And the battery compartment is below the base of the unit, so you do have to take this off to replace the battery, but you don't have to replace it for 5 years, so that's quite a bit of time. And it is adjusted, the brightness is adjusted through these side buttons for plus and minus, and it does remember your last brightness setting. Now, each click to adjust and zero out your dot, each click is at 1 MOA, and let's just take a listen here. It does come with this tool, by the way. Not very audible, but tactile positive. And let's just check out our windage. Even quieter, but it is tactile positive, so you'll be able to make your adjustments without too much problems just by feel. So let's get this attached to an RMR cut slide, and we'll be testing it out next. Before we get started with the test, I'd just like to take a quick break here to talk about this episode's sponsor, Aura. For the cost of just a VPN, I'm getting a whole suite of security services, including $1 million in identity theft insurance, fraud alerts, spam blockers, and they're even removing me from those damn data broker listings. Use my link, aura.com/moondog, and you can try them free. And if you use that link, you're helping to support this channel. So thanks for doing that. Okay, let's get back to the video. This is what the 3 MOA dot looks like on an 8-inch target from 10 yards away, providing a small, precise aim point. I shot through a whole box of ammo and my pistol functioned flawlessly. There was no electronic flickering and the view through the front lens was clear and undistorted. I'd like to thank Athlon for sending out the Midas Flash for me to test, and I know there's a lot of Midas red dot models in Athlon's product line, so the Flash is their RMR cut version. It's got a 3 MOA dot, which is a nice precise little dot. And here's a little tip, at least for that I use, of that, you know, when you're first learning how to use a red dot and you're transitioning from iron sights, the hardest part is finding that dot, you know, when you're presenting. And you know, you could crank up the brightness so that it intentionally blooms, and that makes the dot much more visible. And it helped me in terms of getting used to presenting with a red dot. And once you get used to it, you can bring this down to a much more less bloomy illumination. You have a nice precise 3 MOA dot. And on the other thing that also helps it with accuracy is the fact that it's a relatively low profile compared to other micro red dots. So lower to the bore means more accurate in general. And also the key thing here is that it has motion activation, so that as soon as you grab your weapon and move it, it automatically turns on. So you no longer have to manually turn on your micro red dot. So yeah, that is a must-have as far as I'm concerned. And it also turns off when you're not using it, so that conserves battery life. And here's the thing, to keep it low profile, they have a traditional design where the battery compartment is accessible. You have to actually take the unit off, and it's accessible on the bottom of the unit. Now, I know that would potentially mess up your zero, and you have to re-zero it out if you had to change the battery. But here's the thing, this has got a 50,000 hour rated runtime off of a single coin battery. So that's over 5 years. in those 5 years, more than likely, you're probably going to buy a whole nother slide or a whole new firearm anyway. So yeah, that's not a big deal. And if you are interested in picking up a Midas flash, I've included product links, affiliate product links in my full written review at moondogindustries.com. You can find a link to that article in this video's description. And if you use those links, you're helping to support this channel. And you could always help by simply hitting the like button and subscribing to this channel. It doesn't cost anything when you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. So I appreciate you doing that. And thanks for watching this video. Moondog, out. Hey, I'd like to know what you thought of this video. Leave me a comment or chat with me on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, MeWe, Instagram, or Locals. And if you want to see all of my videos, go to moondogindustries.com.